Hello and welcome, you guys. Come on in. I already have some sage and Palo Santo going already. Getting ready to turn on the paranormal flashlight. I think some of you guys come just to see the light as much as you do to come see me. Let me get that adjusted and we'll get that up on the shelf up there for Spirit. Those of you new to the channel, hello. My name is Tina. I am an old school biker. A very old school biker. And I'm throwing a new twist on tarot readings, on the metaphysical, on spirituality. You know, so many people think that in order to be spiritual or metaphysical, you know, you got to kind of be like a shaman or a monk. You know, you don't go anywhere and do much of anything. Live that tight, prim, and proper life. And while that's all good, you know, good behavior to have, we just all aren't that way. So I've been teaching you how to kind of roll with the punches. All right. I do have the paranormal flashlight set up back there. Spirit, can you give me a wink or blink? I haven't even been paying attention to you. Do I have you adjusted correctly back there? I got a yes card that it's adjusted for you. Can you give me a little bit of a wink or blink, please? I can readjust it. All right, I am going to go on with the reading. This is just a general reading for what's going on in the week. It's already Tuesday. Today happens to be, there it is. It's going for me. Some days I just have more important things to do. Today is the equinox. It is a time when astrologically it is the new year. Today. Happy New Year. It is a time when the hemispheres change from, we are shifting into our spring and summer. And the other side of the hemispheres are shifting into their fall and their winter. There is a lot going on astrologically. We have, let's see, today is the equinox. We have a lunar eclipse coming up. I'm going to have to grab those dates for you guys. And we also have a big solar eclipse coming up also. This is eclipse season. There is a lot of stress and tension that goes on during eclipses. They are kind of a catalyst to set a lot of that stuff into play, get it rolling. Let's see here. Let me ask. When is the lunar eclipse?
According to Mr. Eclipse, upcoming lunar eclipses visible from the USA include March 14, 2025, March 3, 2026, and June 26, 2029.
So, it does not give me the correct one. March the 25th. Okay, I found it. March the 25th is the lunar eclipse. And in April, I believe it's April the 8th. Let me ask again. When is the solar eclipse?
April 8, 2024. According to Fox Weather.
And we are good. April 8th. So we have both of those eclipses coming up. Things are getting ready to roll energetically. I hope you guys have prepared. I hope you are stocking up on some groceries and some items. We are going to be going into a very heavy time, August, September, and October. First off, these eclipses that are happening are crisscrossing right over the United States. Thank you, Spirit. They are crossing right over the United States. That literally means it's kind of our time to either shit or shine, one or the other. I don't know about our President Brandon, but he has got us in a situation where Um, we as people have to do things to survive. The economy is rough. With that being over our country, that really is a huge indicator that there is going to be some kind of upheaval that is going to happen. It may simply be something like quarantine again. It could be, well, they're going to release another bug, okay? The pharmaceutical companies have not made enough money. They're going to release another bug. That's what fell out as I mentioned the bug. 10 of Swords. That is a card about betrayal. If you don't think that those people that own, and I got to be careful what I say because they will cut me off on YouTube, but those big places that I mentioned control the world. They control the world. The big money that owns them controls the world. They think that our population is too high. Thank you, Spirit, back there on the light, for validating that. So they will use any means because they are money hungry, powerful, and greedy. That's the baby shark sweeper playing with my curtains today. Give me a minute. Let me get rid of that thing. Okay. I can't complain about that shark sweeper because I accidentally manifested it. I was looking at them, pricing them and to see if I could afford one, and one was delivered accidentally. So I manifested it. If you don't think that you can manifest, give it a shot. I didn't even set my intentions that hard or that high. Just I was pricing them and I had one appear. All right. Where were we? Talking about what's coming towards the end of summer. So be ready. You know, we've been through it before. No big deal. If there's something that, for example, I'm big on vitamins. There are certain vitamins that I do not live without. And I have a couple months of those stocked up, just in case. You know what? My coffee. You guys know I'm a big coffee drinker. I have coffee stocked up, the kind I like. That way, if what I want isn't on the shelf, I'm still good. So make sure you guys are doing the same. All right. Spirit, can I get a couple more jumpers here in the cards, please? And we're going on 7 minutes already. You know what? Everything's going to be all right. That's another 10. That's going to be another 10. The whole reason the country is going through crisis is so it'll squeeze out the scum. Yeah, the swamp. It's been coming slow that a lot of the underhanded dealings that all the governments around the world have been doing, including ours, all of the powerful hands that control the entire globe financially, we're seeing all of that come to light. Now, that 10 of Swords was about, betrayal. Something's a little shifty. I think that 10 of Swords is about Uncle Joe. You know, Joe Brandon. I do feel that he has betrayed our country. I feel that what he has done and how he is connected to those big farmy places. Thank you, Spirit. He's got a lot to do with what goes on. Now, that 10 of Pentacles came up, and that's to say, look, something good's going to come out of this. You know, a lot of this stuff's coming to light. We're going to be able to get rid of a lot of these people that were not serving our country adequately. I don't care if you like the other guy, you know, the Cheeto guy, the orange guy, or not. He was hand-selected by the other side. He was tapped on the shoulder. Look, you're the buffoon we're going to send in. We need somebody that's going to kind of clean some of this stuff up. You go down and make some mean tweets. He was picked by the other side. All right, we have the Two of Wands. That is a card about prayers and manifesting. It's about looking out there to see what the hell is going on in the globe. You know what? We're not the only ones going through this. A lot of countries are going through a reorganization, just like us. We're not the only one. This is going on around the globe. This is a global thing. This isn't just taking place in our own backyard. And while it is, it's just not just us. So that, Two of Wands, is a reminder about make sure you pray. Make sure you pray. Pray to God, pray to Jesus, pray. And then we have the Three of Wands. That three is about answered prayers. This thing's going to pass. It's not going to be such a big ordeal day to day if you don't let it. Don't make a lot of drama out of it. I'm not wanting to scare you guys, but I just want you to be informed. We have the Six of Swords that came up with that. Look, we're going to be moving to smoother waters as a country. It will not be until after the first of the year. It is going to be very turbulent. And if you see the water on one side is turbulent, the other side smooth. But it's going to take us a while to make that transition again, depending on how the election goes. We know what happened last election on January the 6th. So we could have another little insurrection, thank you, Spirit, take place again. We have the Moon card. And in this particular case, this is about, there is a lot going on behind the scenes that is pretty two-faced. People saying they represent something or a side, and they don't. Very erratic behaviors going on. Now, for some reason, I get the feeling that this pertains to Hunter Biden. A bipolar personality. Runs hot and cold. Addiction and healing. More addiction than healing. He puts on a good face when he's in public or near his father. And I think we're going to be seeing something else come to light with Hunter Biden. And I don't know why that card just jumped out at me at that. Last but not least, here we have that yes card, whatever it was, question I asked earlier. We have the Holy Grail of Holy Grails, the Ace of Cups. And those of you that are religious, that go to church, that looks very similar to the chalice that the priests use for the sacramental wine. Look, there's a communion wafer sticking out of it. This is a time for us to get back to our roots and believe in God. Follow Jesus and the light. I'm going to go ahead and pull a few more cards to see if I get any validating energies. So far, I haven't seen any orbs in the video. Those of you new to the channel, we have a ton of spirit orbs that show up in my videos. And I have not seen any. A lot of spirit activity that goes on around me. I only work with beings of the light, and I welcome them in before my videos. My spirit guides, guardian angels, and ascended masters. How long has that been like that? I'm sorry. I don't know how my And I don't have my house in order here. All right, let's see what's going on. Ooh, how the hell does that even happen? Give me one more, please, Spirit. All right. We have 2 4s that jumped out. Four of Swords is about the healing. That's us regrouping after whatever the crisis is that comes up. We're going to be all right. We've got to take some time to assess the changes that have happened. We have to look at some of the new and good things that come along. And that's what the 4 of Cups is about. We're going to have to pick and choose. And that's basically what this 4 is about. And all 4s are about healing. But that one is picking and choosing the information that we get from mainstream media. Thank you, Spirit. They are throwing things at us to take our eyes off of what's really happening. They are throwing a lot of propaganda and misinformation out there. So it's us, we need to pick and choose what information we are getting. And if you don't understand it, don't accept any of it. If you don't have a good grip of what they're saying and what it really means, then you know what, just blow it all off. We have these 6 of Pentacles. This is about learning how to accept gifts. It's hard for a lot of people to accept a gift. Look, you're broke. Here's a couple bucks to help you get through. Well, you know what? I can't do that. You know what? You guys didn't stock up. I have some macaroni. Here's some. This is about learning to give too. The time that's coming up, there is going to be a lot of give and take. And we have to learn how to look after each other. We may have to learn how to barter. You know what? I've got an old neighbor that raises bees and he's got honey to barter with. I've got another pal that he has a moonshine still, so he's got moonshine to barter with. What do you do that you could barter? We may be back to those kind of buddy systems. That's good old boy network there. You know, you might not be able to get something off of Amazon because, you know, things get sticky here. But you might be able to trade somebody for it, whatever you're looking for. So we are going to be networking, and that's what that 6 is all about. Spirit, can I get another card to close the reading out with, please? Can I get a jumper? We have the King of Wands. He's normally a guy that wand is a little bit about being fiery and able to fight. It's about being passionate. But pretty basically, it talks to me about the King of Kings. Make sure you talk to Jesus. Make sure you talk to Jesus before you talk to me. Go there first. Sometimes you just need an old Aunt Tina here to kind of, give you a little guidance around that. All right, you guys, there you have it. Some of the signs of things to come. It's not going to be good or bad. Depends on how you make it. It's only as bad as we let it get us. And you know what? No big deal to me. I will be on my bike and riding. I can escape the commotion. So, all right, there you have it, you guys. I never leave you that I don't bless you with love and light. Thank you, Spirit, for putting in your farewell. And I will see you soon.